The kind that in winter you put in the stove to light the fire and heat the room. After many adventures that I won't relate to you, this piece of wood fell into the hands of an old woodcarver named Geppetto, who wanted to make a marvelous puppet out of it. A puppet who would know how to dance, wield a sword, and do somersaults. With this puppet, Geppetto planned to tour the world to earn a morsel of bread and a glass of wine. So one day, in his humble little room, Master Geppetto began to carve out his puppet.
I just know it's going to be a beautiful puppet. What name shall I give to him? Let's see now. How about Pinocchio? Yes, Pinocchio. It's such a beautiful name. But I think it'll bring him good luck. The head is just about finished. A final touch to the nose. There, it's done now. Oh, what's going on? Why, it's impossible. If I weren't seeing it with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it. Well, I'll have to take care of that. My goodness, do you want to make me angry? Why, you're an ugly and disrespectful nose. You listen carefully now. You grow just one more time, and I'll leave you long like that. Ah, you're afraid I'll leave it like that. Well, I'll shorten it again. Just once more. Well, I think that's it. Yes, now the mouth's done. There. Hey, stop laughing, do you hear? Oh, stop that laughing, I said. Oh, you really are a little scoundrel. I haven't even finished you yet, and you've already begun to be disrespectful to your father. You know that's very bad. Bad. There, it's done now. You're all finished. Why, where are you going? Stop, Pinocchio, stop! Come back, don't make me angry! Pinocchio, come back here! Come back, you rascal!
Oh, look at that!
Who is that little fellow?
Isn't he cute? Why, he's made of wood.
He looks like a puppet. Oh, isn't he adorable? Yes,
My.
No!
Here you are, my good man.
Oh, thank you so much, Constable. And as for you, Pinocchio, we'll settle this at
That poor
home.
little fellow. Will he get a beating from that mean old Geppetto?
That's for sure. If we leave that puppet in his hands, he's capable of breaking it to pieces.
Yes, indeed, you're quite right. This calls for immediate action. Hey there, stay where you are. You, young fellow, off you go. As for you, Master Geppetto, aren't you ashamed to treat young children like that? So you were going to break him into little pieces, were you, huh?
Of course not, Constable. I assure you that I...
That's enough now. Come along to prison. That'll teach you a lesson.
So while poor Geppetto was taken to prison, the naughty Pinocchio, not knowing where to go, went back home.
Who is it?
It's me. I'm the talking cricket. I've lived in this room here for over 100 years now.
Well, from now on, this room is mine, so
immediately, and you better not return here again.
Careful, Pinocchio. You know what happens to children who are disrespectful to their elders and who abandon their loving parents.
Huh! Speak all you want, Cricket. It doesn't matter. You see, I'm leaving tomorrow at dawn, because if I stay, I'll have to go to school and study, and I haven't the slightest wish to do that.
You little dunce. Then you'd grow up to be an ignorant donkey.
Quiet, you evil-mouthed Cricket.
All right, then learn a decent profession.
You know what I say to that? The only profession I want to learn is eating and drinking and sleeping from morning to night.
For your information, those idiots who only follow that profession always finish up in the hospital or in prison.
Watch out, Cricket. You'll be in trouble if I lose my temper.
Oh, poor little puppet. I'm so sorry for you. It's obvious that you only have a head made of wood.
Oh, yes? Well, have this then. That's made of wood, too.
After this evil deed, Pinocchio began to feel hungry. And so he started to look for something to eat. He turned the whole house upside down, but was unable to find even a scrap of food. And the more he looked, the hungrier he became. What a predicament. Pinocchio paid dearly for his misbehavior. Starving and cold, he went to sleep with his feet on the foot warmer. But while he slept away, they slipped onto the hot coals, and so they were badly burned. Fortunately, the next day, Geppetto was released from prison, and he was able to return home. Seeing Pinocchio in such a sad state, he naturally forgave him. Geppetto gave him something to eat, and made him beautiful new feet. Then he even made him some handsome new clothes out of paper.
Yes, the clothes suit you very well.
Thank you, Papa. To pay you back, I promise to become a good boy. I will learn a trade and then become the staff you will lean on in your old age. But to start off, I want to enroll at school right away.
Good boy, Pinocchio.
But to go to school, I must have one important thing.
And what's that?
Why, I need a spelling book.
Yes, you're right. How are we going to get one for you?
It's very easy. You go to a bookshop and buy one.
Yes. And the money?
I don't have any.
Well, neither do I. Wait, I've an idea.
But... Papa, what are you doing? You can't go out in this weather. It's snowing outside. It's snowing out there, Papa.
Yes, I know. But I'll be right back. Don't you worry.
Oh, dear. Poor old Papa. I wonder where he's gone to. He went out in this freezing weather. He might catch pneumonia. jacket.
My jacket? Ah, yes. I sold it.
You sold your jacket? But why?
Because I was too hot in it.
I know what you did. You sold it in order to buy me a spelling book. Oh, Papa, my dear Papa.
The next morning, Pinocchio, full of good intentions, left the house early to go to school.
Goodbye, Papa.
Goodbye, my son. Be careful when you cross the streets and work hard.
I will. Don't worry, I'll be a model pupil. Poor Papa. He bought me a spelling book, and now he's left in his shirt sleeves, and in this cold weather, too. Oh, yes. Only parents know how to make such great sacrifices. Listen. What's that music? What a pity that I must go to school now. Otherwise... Well, here's what I'll do. Today I'll go hear the music, and tomorrow I'll go to school. There's plenty of time for school. I'm young.
Step right up for the greatest show on earth. The greatest dancers, the greatest musicians, the greatest acrobats, the greatest crowd. You will laugh, you will cry. Yes, you will see the 7 wonders of the world. The greatest show on earth. Step right up, ladies and gentlemen, step right up.
What's going on?
Read the sign there, you'll find out.
I'd read it most willingly, but to be honest, I don't know how to read today.
What a blockhead. In that case, I'll read it for you. It says, the greatest puppet show in the world.
Oh, and how much does it cost to go inside?
Just 4 pennies.
Excuse me. Would you lend me 4 pennies till tomorrow?
I would most willingly, but to be honest, I can't lend any money today.
Well, then could I sell you my new jacket?
Ha! A jacket made of paper. Don't make me laugh. If it rains, it's goodbye jacket.
Would you like my new shoes?
Sure, they're good for lighting a fire.
Well, then, how about my hat, huh?
A hat made out of bread. What good is that?
Very well, then. Would you give me 4 pennies for the spelling book? It's new.
Listen, I can't do business with you. After all, you're underage.
I'll buy the spelling book for 4 pennies. Here you are.
Oh,
Thanks.
oh, my.
No, I won't agree to those conditions, absolutely not.
No, I won't marry your daughter. She's too old. You promised me 2 pieces of gold, and now you have to keep your word.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Look over there, it's Pinocchio.
Pinocchio? Why, yes, it's really Pinocchio. Hey, Pinocchio, come here. Pinocchio, come and join us. Come here. On with the show. On with the show.
Hello.
Let me back!
Let me back. Make us clap.
Boo!
Buddy back. Stop that nonsense, you hear? What's all this uproar about, huh?
Harlequin, he's coming. Oh, dear.
The fire eater, the fire eater. Oh!
Why did you come here and create such a disturbance in my theater? Answer me.
I didn't do anything, oh kind sir. I didn't do anything. Please don't...
That's enough. If my eyes don't deceive me, you're made of wood, aren't you? Yes. No doubt if I threw you into the fire, it'll make a nice flame to finish cooking the roast on. Throw him into the fire.
No,
Don't do that. He's our friend.
Throw him into the fire.
No! No! Oh, no, no! Oh, Papa, please come and save me! Oh, please! Oh, Papa! Oh, no, I don't want to die! Oh, no, have pity!
Shoot! That's a good sign, Pinocchio. The master of the show, the fire eater, has sneezed. And that means that he's beginning to feel a little bit sorry for you.
Yes, it's true. The fire eater's very strange sometimes. Instead of crying when he's sad, he sneezes. So now you're safe.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Will you stop that moaning and groaning? Your tears have gone straight to my stomach, and now I'm so hungry I could eat achoo!
God bless you, kind sir.
Thank you. And your papa and your mama, are they both still alive?
My papa, yes. As for Mama, I've never known her.
Who knows what a tragedy it would have been for your old father if I had really thrown you into those burning coals there. Poor old fellow. I feel sorry for him. Achoo!
God bless you.
Thank you. However, you ought to feel sorry for me, too, because I haven't any more wood to finish roasting that mutton. Wait a second. That means that instead of you, I'll have to burn one of the other puppets in my company. Hey, officers! Take Harlequin and throw him into the fire. I want my mutton to be well roasted.
Oh, please don't. No.
Have pity, Mr. Fire Eater.
How dare you call me mister?
Please have mercy, Your Honor.
How dare you call me your honor?
Please have pity, Your Excellency.
How dare you call me your excellency?
Have pity, Your Highness.
Oh, that's better. What do you want from me?
I beg of you to have pity on my dear friend Harlequin.
Pity? What good is pity? If I've spared you, I have to burn him instead because I like my mutton to be well roasted.
Oh, in that case, I know what I have to do. Release Harlequin, officers. Please take me instead and throw me into the fire.
Shoot! You're a fine boy, a fine boy. Come here and give me a kiss.
Then you will spare Harlequin?
Oh, yes. I'll spare him. Now, don't worry. This evening, I will eat the mutton only half cooked. Silence! Now then, tell me, what does your father do for a living?
He's a wood carver.
Does he earn lots of money?
He earns so much that he's never with a penny in his pocket. Imagine, in order to buy me a spelling book for school, he had to sell his jacket in freezing weather.
The poor devil. I really feel sorry for the fellow. Here then, take these 5 gold pieces. Go and give them to your father. And also give him my best regards.
Ooh, thank you, Your Highness.
After having thanked the fire eater, Pinocchio set out for home. But on the way, he unfortunately met 2 scoundrels. A cat, who pretended to be blind, accompanied by a wolf, who pretended that he was lame.
Oh, kind sirs, have you by any chance seen my father?
Yes.
And what was he doing?
Why, he was working in his shirt sleeves and shivering with cold.
Oh, poor Papa. But he won't shiver anymore because I've become a wealthy gentleman, you see.
A wealthy gentleman? You? He's a wealthy gentleman, you hear that?
There's no reason to laugh. I'm terribly sorry to make your mouths water. But these, in case you've never seen any, are 5 pieces of gold.
Beautiful. Yes. Beautiful indeed. Tell me, how would you like to double them?
Double them?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Well, it's very simple. Of those 5 miserable little gold coins, you could make 100, 1,000, 2,000.
I would like that very much indeed. But how is it done?
Well, it's really very simple. Instead of returning to your home right now, you have to come along with us.
And where do you want to take me?
Oh, it's not far. Not very far at all. To the land of the muttonheads.
No, I'd better not go. I think I'd better return home right now. I'm sure Father's waiting for me. The poor old man. Who knows how he must be suffering? What's more, the talking cricket was so right when he warned me that children who disobey their parents will never come to any good in this world.
Bah! In that case, then so much the worse for you.
So much the worse for you.
Those 5 gold pieces of yours between this morning and tomorrow could turn into 2,000.
2,000.
But how is it possible? How could it happen?
I'll tell you. You see, I'm sure you must know that in the country of the Muttonheads, there's a beautiful field that is named the Field of Miracles.
Of miracles.
And you dig a small hole in the field. You bury, for example, one of your gold coins.
Gold
Then you
coins.
cover up the little hole and sprinkle it with water. Then you put over it a piece of salt. And then you go off very calmly to sleep.
Calmly to sleep.
And then the following morning, what do you find there?
What do you find there?
What do I find there?
You'll find there a beautiful big oak tree. Except instead of green leaves, you'll see thousands of pieces of gold growing there.
Oh, how wonderful. But is it really true?
Why, of course.
Of course.
Of course it's true. Do I look like someone who tells lies?
Of course. Oh, no.
Well, what's your decision? If we don't waste time, we can stop for a while at the Inn of the Red Lobster on the way. Well, shall we go, Pinocchio? I guarantee you're going to be very rich.
Coins in the Field of Miracles, how many will I find there the following day?
That's easy. It's very simple. Supposing that every one of your gold coins makes 500 gold coins, multiply the 500 by 5, and in the morning you'll find exactly 2,500 gold coins, all bright and shiny.
Oh, that's a real miracle. I want to divide it fairly with you. I'll first take 2,000 for me, and I'll give you the other 500.
For us? Oh, no. No, heaven forbid. Heaven forbid. You see, we don't work for our private interest. We only work to make our dear friends wealthy.
Yes, our friends.
Oh, really? You're both the kindest people I've ever known. I'll never know how to thank you.
You really think so? No, please, you're exaggerating.
You're exaggerating.
Oh, waiter!
What would you gentlemen like?
We want 2 of your finest rooms. One for Master Pinocchio and the other for me and my companion. Before we start out again, I think we should have a little snooze. But please don't forget, my friend, at exactly midnight we would like to be awakened to proceed on our journey. Is that clear?
Yes, gentlemen, I'll awaken you.
Good. And now, to bed.
To bed.
It's the innkeeper. Master Pinocchio, I've come to tell you that it's midnight.
Oh, thank you. My two friends, are they up already?
I'll say they left 2 hours ago.
They left? Why did they leave in such a hurry?
Because the cat had received a message that her oldest kitten was in the hospital with a severe case of pneumonia.
Oh, and did they pay for the dinner?
Why, of course not. They're both much too polite to insult your excellency in such a way.
What a pity. Because the insult would have been much more convenient. And where did those friends of mine say they'd wait for me?
At the Field of Miracles in the morning at the break of sunrise.
I haven't a minute to waste. I don't even know how to get to the Field of Miracles. There's someone there. Who is there? Who is there? Oh dear. That's all I need right now, those dreadful night owls.
I am the ghost of the talking cricket.
The ghost of the talking cricket? And what do you want with me?
To give you some advice. Turn back right now and take the money you have left to your poor old father, who cries day and night and despairs of ever seeing you again.
Listen, Cricket. Tomorrow my father will be very wealthy because these 4 pieces of gold here are going to turn into 2,000.
Oh, no. Don't you believe it, my boy. Those who promise to make you rich overnight are usually madmen, or even worse, swindlers. Pay no attention to them. Turn back.
No, I want to go on.
The night is very dark.
I want to go on just the same.
The road is very dangerous.
That doesn't frighten me.
Remember this, that children who always want to do everything their own way will sooner or later come to regret it.
It's the same old story. Well, good night, Cricket.
Goodbye, Pinocchio, and may heaven protect you from highway robbers and assassins.
Oh, it's really very dark out, but I don't mind. I'm not at all frightened. I don't believe that nonsense about assassins. Assassins, indeed. They're all stories to frighten little children who want to go out alone at night. And besides, even if I did meet up with assassins, I'd look them in the eye and I'd say, Mr. Assassins, what do you want from me? That'll show them, all right, that they can't joke with me. They'll go about their own business and leave me alone. I can just see them now. A few strong words and those assassins will run off fast enough. And if by chance those assassins are so impolite that they refuse to leave me alone, well then, I'll make quick work of them right then and there. Ah! Woo! Why, I think I'm being followed.